Today is a special day, and I'm at that age where I don't like it. Yes, it's my birthday. Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and yes, it is my birthday. So today's video is going to be a little bit on the shorter side because the family has been taking care of me since I am quarantined to my home. And what do I have for you today? Well, we're going to be going back to New World once again. It looks like I'm just going to cover everything about this game until it drops. And the new information that dropped is we're going to be talking about some new baddies in the PvE world titled The Corrupted. But first, if you're new here, welcome. Here at Action RPG, I stream, I do tech reviews, I cover major gaming news, but the big portion of this channel, all things Action RPG. So if you grew up loving the Diablo series, if you're a fan of top-down isometric hack and slash style games, you are in the right place. So please consider subscribing and supporting smaller channels. All right, let's get on to the New World. And you don't have to say anything in the comments about my birthday. Just let it go. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go. Okay, so let's jump right into this. March to Battle. The Corrupted Breaches. March 19th, 2020. So this is on their own website for New World. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through some of this. We'll talk through it, and then I'll show you what the Corrupted Breaches look like. And obviously there's going to be just regular missions for PvE, but this is going to be a main plot point for people that really want to focus on PvE and not PvP. Aeternum is a land of immense beauty and endless wonder that the corrupted seek to stain and dominate with their vile presence, taking what was once serene and peaceful and twisting it to their will. They do this by ripping open the ground and flooding the area with corrupted creatures and structures. The very air turns to a thick black smoke, and all is illuminated by an evil red glow, pulsating with unearthly light. These are known as corrupted breaches. Super evil. Bad, bad, bad. As you establish a safe haven in a settlement or fort, the corrupted take notice. Corrupted breaches will begin to emerge in your territory, making travel and resource gathering more difficult the longer these breaches go unaddressed. Guarding these breaches are the acolytes of corruption. Their lesser brethren, the cultists, they channel the dark, forbidden forces of corruption to summon forth and sustain the dread portals and monoliths that form a heart of corruption breaches. And there's 4 or 5 different ones. We'll get into that too. They are formidable adversaries capable of quickly changing the tide of battle, levitating effortlessly across great distances, flinging deadly bolts of eldritch energy, and conjuring explosive orbs of pure corruption. Luckily, there is a way to destroy these abominations. You must band together and clear out the enemies protecting the beating heart of the breach. Once the corrupted creatures have been destroyed, the Azoth-infused staff is required to seal the breach. Conquering a corrupted breach not only cleanses your land of a dangerous threat, it also rewards you with a unique resource found nowhere else. This is obviously going to be super important. But you must remain vigilant. Corrupted breaches won't remain closed forever. The stronger you become, the more corrupted will seek to destroy you. They will open new and more powerful breaches, spewing forth creatures of impossible size and strength. The corrupted are a relentless enemy and won't stop until you've wiped from the face of Aeternum. If you remember the opening cinematic for this game, if you remember the trailer for the game, at the end of the cinematic, it's the corrupted storming a fortress. So, it kind of gives you an idea. If you have these corrupted breaches and you do nothing about it, at some point they are going to come for you to try and take out your fort. Kind of a little picture. I'll show you the pictures blown up at the end. Adventuring in New World will become perilous even on a good day, but opening your map will allow you to see territories affected by corruption. Zooming in, you'll be able to clearly see indicators showcasing the different corrupted breaches spread throughout the territory. Armed with this knowledge, you'll be able to plan out your path if you'd like to avoid these dangerous or specifically go after them. Not all corrupted breaches are created equal. They come in varying degrees of difficulty, size, and enemy defenders. Some corrupted breaches can be managed by a single player, while others will require groups of skilled combatants to complete. Make sure you prepare for the up-and-coming battle by crafting the unique Azoth staff and potions to protect from the corruption. Below are a few examples of corrupted breaches you'll encounter during your time in Aeternum. And this is number 1. Corrupted Monolith. A group of cryptid zealots have unearthed a tower, ancient monolith, and power it to spread corruption throughout the land. Number 2. Corrupted Portal. Corrupted acolytes are opening a portal to bring forces to their army into the territory. Number 3. Infested Grove. Corrupted Azoth have pooled under the earth, splitting the ground and giving rise to twisted, corrupted monstrosities. Escaping its tendrils will be a perilous endeavor. That one's gonna suck. Festering Hive. Festering Hive. A towering hive formed from corruption. This sprouted, birthing and empowering the incorrupted beings that reside inside its walls. Ooh, that one's also gonna suck, because, like, you're gonna have to go inside at them. They're not just gonna be on the outside. The corrupted are at your doorstep. Breaches opening up, enemies crawling forth. How will you choose to engage? Sit behind your high walls until the corrupted eventually invade, or take the fight to them, sealing them back to the depths from whence they came. That's kind of cool. So it's interesting. And that's everything they dropped, at least about the corrupted, and from my sources that are playing the game right now, because unfortunately I am not in the early access and I will not be playing the beta. Like, this is basically what PvE is all about. You will do PvE missions to level up your character and to get your weapons mastery class good, and then once that's done, if you don't want to engage in PvP, basically all you do is fight corrupted. But what's cool about it is there's tons of different variation. So not only are you dealing with 4 or 5 different types of corrupted breaches there are, but there's varying levels as far as how much or how difficult the people you are fighting against. So go over to massively overpowered, and we can blow these up. So this is the portal one. You've got the one where they're kicking it inside. You got the one where they come out of the ground with their tentacles. Portal. And then you've got the tower. And this is kind of just like emits smoke. Saruman. Yeah. It looks pretty good. So, I know I've been covering pretty much everything there is to know with New World. My video a couple days ago, I talked about specializations and weapons. I talked about what the developers think for the future of this game, what PvP looks like, what wars look like. I put out a 4K trailer. So I have been covering a lot, and this will be an MMORPG that I plan on playing. Obviously, I know this channel is action RPG, but I do still play MMOs. And this will be one I want to pick up, so I'm kind of curious to see what Amazon Game Studios can put out, seeing that this is their first big endeavor. And so far, from what I have heard, from looking at what the action combat looks like, and now looking at what potentially PvE looks like, so if I'm sick of playing PvP, this looks kind of fun. And I would totally try to tackle this stuff alone, just to see if I'm up to the task. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. But yeah, that's all I really got today. Corrupted Breaches. I'm really, really curious to see what you guys think about this game and this edition. I mean, I think it's good. I'm happy, and I enjoy this update. I told you this video is going to be fast. It is my birthday. The wife had to take the kids into the other room so they're not breaking down the door, but Trying to put out a video every single day. My birthday is no exception. So I really appreciate everybody watching. We have broken the 800 mark. We are now at 814, so we are under 200 until we hit the channel goal of 1,000 subs. So thank you everybody for the support. Every single day we're growing a little bit. Views are up. Things are going well. I know everything is a chaotic environment right now, so please be safe. Please stay home. And if you're looking for more content from me, it is going to show up at the screen in a second. So again, I really appreciate everybody's support. Please continue to leave feedback in the comments below because I want to continue to get better. So that's all I got today. Aaron, out.